In the south of China's exotic Xinjiang province, between the Tian Shan and Kunlun mountains, there is a desert area of nearly 400,000 square kilometers. Tarim Basin. Tarim Basin is a large closed intermountain basin. The widest point in the north and south is about 520 kilometers, and the longest point in the east and west is about 1,400 kilometers. The terrain is high in the west and low in the east, with an elevation of 1,300 meters. Because the Tarim Basin underwent a long period of plate compression and movement hundreds of millions of years ago, large deposits of ancient animals gradually formed here. It also left a valuable legacy for China. The basin seemed inhospitable, but there are tens of billions of tons of resources hidden underground. Statistics: China and the Tarim Basin. Proven oil and gas reserves amount to 16 billion tons. Therefore, it is called the successor of China petroleum strategy in the 21st century by geologists. Oil and gas exploration and development in the Tarim Basin began as early as the 1950s. Tarim oil field was formally completed in 1989 and gradually become China's Western energy economic center. In addition, it is one of the main sources of China's West-East gas transmission project. Recently, the Tarim Basin again came the good news. Another large oil and gas field in China has been successfully explored. Up to 200 million tons of oil are known to be in storage. Tarim Oil Field, April 8. Full exploration well 1 is produced by 10 mm nozzle test. It produces 624 cubic meters of crude oil and 371,000 cubic meters of natural gas per day. It marked a breakthrough in the exploration of oil and gas in the deep abdomen of the basin. Open up a new oil and gas strategy replacement area. Mansion 1 well is located in Shaya County, Xinjiang Province. It is a key exploration well of Tarim oil field deployed in the exploration new area on the south bank of Tahe River. Located in the north of the tower, a tower between the two ancient uplifts between the saddle. The exploration and development layer is an ancient marine carbonate rock formation dating back 440 million years. The burial depth is more than 8,000 meters. This formation mainly consists of fractures and caves. It faces a series of world problems in exploration and development. In the last decade or so, the exploration workers in Tarim oil field continue to crack the carbonate rocks. The team finally broke through the technical bottleneck of drilling in the ultra-deep carbonate rock formation. How to obtain the detailed structure of 8 kilometers underground rock seam. Tarim oil field's technicians use the world's leading 3D seismic technology. Obtain the structure diagram by taking CT images. And the drill can follow a predetermined trajectory. To avoid damaging the geological structure, the company uses geosteering technology to break through barriers. Finally, a complete superdeep carbonate drilling technology is constructed. It provides important theoretical and technical support for the development of Tarim oil and gas field. Yang Ziyuan, General Manager of China Petroleum Tarim Oil Field Company. A major breakthrough in the Deep 1 well. It is further confirmed that there is oil in the North Tarim Basin. An additional 3,520 square kilometers of favorable exploration area will be created for Tarim oil field to accelerate the North Tower. A solid foundation has been laid for the construction of a 10 million ton oil and gas zone. Tarim Basin is the largest petroliferous basin in China. The country will produce 28.51 million tons of oil and gas in 2019. It is planned to build a large modern oil and gas field of 30 million tons by the end of 2020, in addition to oil, as the transmission source of west-east gas. So far the Tarim Basin gas field has been to the country. More than 200 billion cubic meters of gas were delivered. The entire Tarim Basin produces a year's worth of natural gas. That's 1/6 of the country's total production. This gas also bears the burden of East China. North China has 120 large and medium-sized cities with a population of more than 400 million. The gas supply task of more than 3,000 enterprises. Except for oil and gas fields. The arid Tarim Basin is also rich in water resources. The moist ocean air is blocked by the mountains surrounding the basin. Precipitation in the Tarim Basin is very low. It averages less than 10 centimeters a year and is also due to shallow water levels. Nor will the muddy Tarim River provide much water. Surprisingly, Chinese scientists have found huge amounts of water here. It holds 10 times more water than the 5 Great Lakes of North America combined. Scientists call this huge reservoir an underground ocean. The report is in the journal Geophysical Research Letters. Why is there so much water in arid deserts? According to the analysis report, Tarim Basin moisture mainly from the westerly airflow. Atmospheric air flows from Central Asia across the Tenon Mountain Valley and through a series of lakes. Annual precipitation in the surrounding mountains ranges from 200 to 400 millimeters. The rain eventually converges into rivers and reaches the basin. The Tarim Basin is a valuable treasure of China. We don't know what other surprises it will bring us. It is also China's oldest inland cotton-producing region. The illumination condition is good, the heat is rich, the temperature difference between day and night is big. It is beneficial to the accumulation of nutrients and harmful to the propagation of pests. You don't even have to use pesticides. It is also a famous melon and fruit-producing area in China. Rich Korla fragrant pear, Ka apricot, Artoshi figs, Yi City pomegranate, Hetian red grapes and so on. It's a foodie's paradise.